It's a fresh week with a fresh episode. Welcome to Ikasi Inside. Silana enkangala to visit GS Food. Sinbona na whether yasivumela ukuthi sidla amakhekhe netiye. Well, asingeneni ngaphakathi sizwe ukuthi basiphatheleni. Join us bafethu. As I mentioned earlier on, ukuthi senkangala visiting GS Foods. Nginombala, I believe she's the founder of the brand. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, Bandi, can you please tell us more about yourself so that our viewers can know you?
Okay, I go by the name of Mbalenhle Masombuka. I'm 21 years old. I'm the founder of GS Food. I'm a baker by profession, and I specialize in making cakes.
Okay, but I love young talent, and I'm inspired by young people. Well, we'll talk about the rest after the break. Welcome back from the ad break. Sahleli Nati no Umbali, and Umbali will be showing us what she does best in the kitchen. So, yeah, and meanwhile, Apizi, obviously, we'll be having a conversation and getting to know more about what she does, how she does what she does, and what led her to doing what she's doing. So, yeah. Okay.
So I'll be baking muffins, and I'll take you guys through the process.
Okay, and then which flavor are you doing?
I'm making vanilla muffins.
Vanilla muffins. Okay, and then I see most bakers basebenzisa amaqanda and all. Is it possible for one to bake without eggs?
Yes, it's possible, but the taste is quite different from the products that have eggs. We do understand that there are people who are allergic to eggs, so it is possible to bake without eggs, but it won't taste the same.
And then what's an alternative?
For eggs?
Yeah, for eggs, what's an alternative?
We don't really put an alternative, we just exclude them.
Just exclude eggs. Yes. And then what do they do to muffins or cakes or anything related to baking?
Well, I believe they add to the softness of the sponge, because without eggs, it's a bit hard. It's not as soft with eggs.
Oh, okay. And then I see you separating the yolk and the other thing that's with eggs. And why is that so?
Well, my recipe is like this. I just have to separate the two. Okay. The reason is for the softness of the muffin, the softness of the sponge.
Oh, all right. And then I see, going through your biography, I see that you're a university dropout.
Oh, yes. I was studying at UJ.
All right.
I was studying civil engineering, and due to finances, I dropped out.
Okay.
But that was not the only reason. The reason why I dropped out is because I didn't like the course I was doing.
All right.
So I decided that I should drop out and try and find myself, find what I like and do what I like. And I fell into baking. I fell in love with baking.
Okay. All right. I mean, you don't have to do the fancy courses to live in life after all. So, and then I hear that GS Foods is not only in baking. What else do you guys do? And how many are you in the business?
Okay, we are 3.
Okay.
It's me, my husband, and this other lady we're working with. And we also make platters. We actually cater for other events like weddings, baby showers. We cater for events. We cook. We make platters. Not just that, we also have a small side business, which is making personalized balloons.
Okay.
So that's what we do at GS Foods.
Oh, all right. And I see you just added something, a funny ingredient which I'm not familiar with.
Okay, that's vanilla essence.
Oh, all right.
It has to do with how the muffins smell. Eggs have that smell that is disturbing. So vanilla essence helps with the smell.
Oh, it doesn't flavor the muffin?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, all right. And then I hear you talking about having a husband. Well, at an early age, she's married, guys. What an inspiration. And then how do you have to deal with marriage, business? Because I guess catering has to do nokusebenza ebusuku and not sleeping at home. Is he okay with it?
Well, it's always it's fortunate that he's business minded, and he's the one who actually helps in business.
Oh, okay.
So it makes things easier because he's always there. He's always supportive, and it makes things easier. It's a bit hard to balance the two, but with him being supportive, it makes a lot of difference.
Oh, all right. I mean, having a supportive partner is what everyone needs at the end of the day. And okay, I see. And then I see you just added hot water. Is it a necessity to add hot water, or you can just add cold one?
Oh, yes, it's necessary to add hot water because if we use cold water, we might find that some of the ingredients will not, because we have oil and cold water don't mix.
Don't mix,
So
yeah.
we try and use hot water so that it mixes well.
All right. Okay, I get that. Okay, guys, let's run to a quick break. Sizokubeka from Last Dinner Corner. Do interact with us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Well, you can find our previous shows on YouTube, Kasi Insights. Welcome back to the show. Sisa Baker no Sisi Umbali, the youngest baker. I know, that's why. Well, as Urisma Jisa says, as Shisi Makeke Spaga nice. Well, I'm not Zulu, so you'll forgive my language. I believe Siguma final stages were baking. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, and then
Sizotela Uma pen way too. We have our pans with muffin cups.
Okay.
So Sizotela and then we put them in the oven.
Okay, and then muffin, is it muffin cups?
Yes.
Well, I see other people about sebenzisi. Asebenza ukwenzani or yini i-vital role yawo in baking?
Okay, they make it easier for me to keep the muffin from the pan.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you're not using muffin cups, it becomes very difficult to appume from the pan.
Okay,
So
and
that's the reason why we use them.
okay, and then I hear or I see people batenga, I think it's some oil sprays and what's so not.
Yes.
Are they an alternate to amantule, cups?
Yes. If you don't have the muffin cups, you have to use the spray.
Okay.
And
then apuma perfectly, ganjal.
yes, apuma perfectly. But I don't like it because when someone albamba, they have to use their hands. So it's much better having a muffin cup. You know, uzobamba the muffin cup.
Okay. And then I had someone, I was doing shopping with this other guy, and then bekatenga the pen spray, ngimuzwa khuluma about aftertaste yakhona and what's so not. Does it have that?
Yes, it does, and they differ.
Okay.
There's also one for diet. That one doesn't have an aftertaste.
All right.
So they differ. You have to check the brand and check what does it have.
Okay.
And yes, that's it.
And then how would you advise abantu abasafikayo in the baking industry? What should they do whenever balekele ini and what's so not?
Okay. Before selling your product to anyone, just make sure that you've tried, you've tested, and you have full confidence in your product. You just have to make sure your product, before selling to people, you have confidence that it's nice, it tastes as good as it looks. Secondly, my advice would be give yourself time, learn, go to YouTube, Instagram, anywhere, see what other bakers are doing. Learn from them and try by all means to grow because it doesn't just end in what you know. You have to learn and you'll grow from there.
My new bakers out there, I hope Nzwileni ngasithengisela makuka babishukela or would have some snacks taste. Okay, and then how long do muffins, do muffins and cake differ isikhathi sakhona mawafake oven?
Yes, they differ.
Okay, which one is the quickest?
Muffins are the quickest to make because they are small, ashesha vuthwe in the oven compared to a cake.
Cake.
Yes.
Also, size yenza ukuthi speeds be a bit faster.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I see. And then coming to the career world, as you've said, you dropped out because you didn't like the course and all. And you said you're a baker by profession in Ufundele to be a baker.
Yes, I went to school. There's a school I attended. That's where I learned the basics of baking. So I went to school, and then from school we started the business.
Okay. And then what led you to doing, is it civil engineering?
Yes, I think it's pressure.
Pressure.
Yes, I thought everyone is doing engineering. Let me try it as well.
Was it from friends or just social media world?
No, it was not from my friends. I think it's from my family background.
Oh.
Yes. My dad is into engineering, and some of my family members, so I think that led me into going to the field.
Okay. And then how did they take it moso kaloshincha course yakho or drop out?
Oh, my parents, you were very angry. So, guys, they were very angry at me, and obviously a parent wouldn't be excited as umntwana athi akasafundi esikolweni. So they had every right to be like that because they wanted me to go to school. So it took them time to accept and eventually change their idea of me being a student to me being a businesswoman.
Okay. And then getting into the business world, what were the difficulties? I mean, coming to, not to be sarcastic or ish, but we know black people would banjan, especially coming to pricing as a newbie and what's so not. What were the challenges at Kuliseni business yako from, I guess it's 2019, right?
Yes. So when we started selling, people had a problem with our prices, and
I can help you.
It's simply because we didn't price according to the normal R1 cake. We changed, our pricing was different, and it's simply because of the products we were using. So,
okay, this is one different oven. How do you operate it? And
okay, so this is the power switch.
All right.
This is the lighting switch, and this is the timer. This one, you switch it on.
Okay.
And then there's a light inside.
All right.
You switch the light on, and this is the timer. So when you switch it on, you set the temperature here. Okay. And then you switch it on, and then you use the light to check if they're okay.
All right.
And then the timer, once 25 minutes is down, it will tell you, it will notify you that your cakes are ready.
All right. And then what's the right temperature to use when baking muffins? Because I believe they differ.
180 degrees.
180. And then your preheat temperature?
From 160. So I just put the oven on 180, and then it will set itself there.
Oh, it's
I just have to make sure that when I put my muffins, it's already on 180, somewhere there. 180, 185.
Oh, all right. Guys, do catch us after the break as we're waiting for our muffins to be baked, and then we'll see you after the break. Please do interact with us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Oh, we don't have Twitter, I'm sorry. YouTube and TikTok. See you after the break. Welcome back, guys. It's Mbalenhle Masombuka. As I've said earlier on, ashisi makhekhe sibhaka nice. I mean, you guys can see it yourself. Mbali, as uthe baker, I was shocked and ngizibuza my questions amaningi. I see you didn't add a flavor onto them. Why?
Because it's vanilla.
Okay.
Vanilla, you only add vanilla essence.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing you add. And then if we're making flavored ones, we're going to use a different essence.
Okay.
Like for blueberry muffins, you use a blueberry essence.
Oh,
yeah,
alright.
and you add whatever the blueberries or fruits.
Okay, just to go off topic, I like your, do you call it a jacket or?
The chef jacket.
Chef jacket. Oh, okay. Uyenzele ubani because wow, it's so nice.
Okay, it was tailored by Unro the tailor. Shout out to Unro. He's very good, and yes. he tailored the chef jacket, and then I got it printed with jazz boots here by this other lady, Karen Mashefo. You can check her on Facebook.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, I believe we almost came to an end of the show. Abantu bangakuthola phi and how's your pricing? And just to go over yonke into catering, bakery and all.
Okay, I'm available on my social media platforms.
Okay.
I'm mostly on WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. On Facebook, Mbalenhle Pretty. Instagram, Mbalenhle_Pretty. And then on WhatsApp, my number is 076 278 2146. Umbali. And my cakes differ. I can't give a specific price because they differ on the type, the design, the flavor, so I can't really give a specific price, but the minimum is 370. They start from 370 going upwards. And then for catering, we also can't give a specific price because it depends on the number of people we're catering for. It also depends on whether we have starters, dessert, what's included on the catering, so we can't give specific prices. So if you need a quotation, you can text me, you can call me, you can WhatsApp me, whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Okay. If I were to send an email, I'd say, see attached the flyer, but okay, we'll put the flyer at the end of the video. And then thank you guys for tuning in. Please do interact with us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And then you'll find our previous videos on YouTube. Kasi Insights, signing out. It's your boy Provident. Well, allow your boy Provident to take you through umsebenzi with foods. I mean, let's see what you have.
Okay, we have our pictures here.
Okay.
As you can see, they have their prices, and yeah, this is our work.
Okay.
As you can see, and let me show you the platters. I also have platters.
Okay. I hear they have different names. Platters, yes.
We have a meat platter.
Okay.
We have snack platter. We also have fruit platter.
Oh, all right.
So they differ on what is in the platter.
Oh, all right.
My favorite is snack platter.
Snack platter.
It's very nice. And then we also have pictures where we catered for a funeral.
Okay.